Welcome to another episode of FML, and it's been a crazy couple months. Let me explain, but first, we need to get that green wagon to where the SVX is. And it's 32 degrees outside, and some snow. Yeah. So, as for what I have been doing, it's not been working on the SVX. I started a new job and my kids started school, so every morning it's just been hectic, and by the time I get home, I'm done. So I really haven't done a single thing. I know we got some parts ordered for the SVX that we got to install, but winter's upon us. I got to kind of change what I'm doing. Clearly I am not going to get snow tires and stuff like that for that. That thing needs a whole exhaust. Power steering doesn't work, which was fun trying to get it in that spot. What else we got going on? We have the truck and we have the Lincoln for winter beaters, but I also need a place to store the silver wagon. Now the silver wagon is up for sale. I wasn't really expecting to sell it, but if someone handed me some money, I would take it. I've had a few people interested in it, but it's really not finished, so it's just not ready to be sold right now. There's my dilemma. SVX isn't going anywhere. That car's not going anywhere. That needs to stay inside. And my silver wagon is rust-free, so I intend to keep it that way. So I need to put it somewhere. Now, I know it sounds like an excuse to not get any work done. You know, I've done a few little things here and there, but this isn't my full-time gig. I don't make any money off of this. It's just a video log of me working on my cars, and it's a bit of a mess. My life's a mess. Also, on that note, speaking of mess, I sold a bunch of cars. The BMW X5 is gone, so the people that are subscribed that were waiting to see that ever get finished, it's not going to get finished. It's taking up space. I don't have space anymore. I'm down to 6 cars now, and yeah, everything else sold. BMW sold, the Audi wagon is sold. I had 2 Subarus, those are gone. So yeah, we're left with 3 Mercedes wagons, an SVX, the truck, and the Lincoln. The lifted SVX is also sold. That thing is gone, even though I kind of want to message the buyer and see if I can get it back, but this is where the space comes in. I just don't have space. So hopefully in the future there will be some land, and I don't think that's going to happen either because everything is so damn high right now. So we just got to deal with what we have and what I can and cannot do. I'm going to focus on the SVX. I'm going to focus on my wagons. You know, this guy, this guy has been neglected, and well, it needs to be tore down. I redid all the inner outer tie rods, center link, all that stuff on this when I first bought it. The dry shaft bushings, a new center bearing, but you know, this whole rear suspension needs to be dropped. I need to put in new subframe bushings and stuff like that. This needs new control arms in the front, needs shocks all around. I think needs new nitrogen tanks for the back. You know, we're gonna find a hood for it, and I've just come to terms that I am not gonna find a green hood, and I'm just going to respray the whole car. I got a friend who does pinstriping, so he's going to help me retain the Mercedes emblem on here and have that all hand painted. We need to get a windshield for it. Like, this car needs to be loved, and I have neglected it, and I bought it from someone who has neglected it. So we need to focus on that. We need to focus on this. This car This is my 330,000 mile Mercedes with, you know, some pretty rare options. I recently bought a black wagon and got a bunch of parts off of it for this car. So we got new cross members, brackets, bumper. I got a tailgate off of it. I got a rear bumper. So this thing's eventually gonna get fixed, but we got rust. But if you remember from past videos that we have a dead cylinder over here, I do have a replacement motor, and I've had that motor for a year now. And it's time to get this thing changed. And I was waiting to use my friend's lift, but that just doesn't seem plausible to tie up a lift when something I can only get to here and there. So we are going to shift all of our attention on getting a motor in this thing and make it drivable. Then I'll have a spot for my silver wagon to sit in here during the winter. And then the only time it's going to see snow is when I move it out to work on cars in here. Or maybe we'll move the SVX back to the front and we'll stick the 2 wagons in the back. Whatever. We'll figure that out in the future. But for now, I just want to get cars moved around. My schedule is changed so that I will have my mornings with no children. And we'll be able to get some work done before I have to go to work at night. Hopefully, nothing changes. Also, we are going to be working on this, and then there's going to be some like side videos of my brother doing a supercharger coilover installation, and he's going to rebuild the motor on his S2000. So he's going to be doing a lot of the work on there, but I'm going to be leaving my camera and stuff with him so we can kind of show you guys the progress on that one. But that's going to be his winter project that's going to be tying up his garage, and I'll be popping in there once in a while and giving him a hand and explaining what has been done and so forth. So stay tuned for 2 motor pulls this winter. This one and an S2000. We did a head gasket on an S2000 before, and I don't remember it being a joyous occasion. So pulling a motor out should be fun. Other than that, that's all I got. Thanks guys for watching this little garage update, and stay warm. And if you're in a place where it doesn't get snow, I'm really jealous. Super jealous. Thanks for watching. Remember to keep making financial mistakes.